everybody, my name is Kiahonfire and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today I got an exciting video for you because it's going to be one about, you've just begun the game, you're on the Exiled Lands map, and perhaps you're looking for some better armor or a nice way to get yourself something cheap before level 10. So you could do this at any level you like. You could be extremely low level and this absolutely works, although I probably recommend being able to get some daggers first, so that is usually coming out at level 6, but you could get yourself some really extremely low level armor with some really nice armor stats and bonus encumbrance before you've even unlocked the tannery bench and made all of that grind to get all the stuff you need for a tannery bench and leather, because of course you could just do this in coarse armor and grab yourself a bunch of cool sets of medium armor without having to really shed much or do much. So the reason for doing this is your armor bench unlocks at level 10, and then you're going to have to make the armor. For the armor, you're going to need padding, you're also going to need leather, so you're going to have to spend a bunch on making these two benches. Then you're going to have to spend some time on getting some leather, and then you're going to have to make this armor just to start off with. Why do that when you can just go and get some in the noob river itself? And there's not really much effort into doing this. You might just need some weak aloe potions or maybe a little bit of food from the turtles, so you chop them up and get some steak or however you like. So you can find these wanderers all along the river. There's the people we're looking for, and all we need to do is pretty much kill these people. Now the reason I like daggers for this is because it makes it easier, because you have the bleed effect, which is going to help you get a few stacks of bleed in, which is going to, teeth at their health. And that's when you can step back and just kind of breathe, because you're going to need to do that because they hit pretty hard if they do wallop you one. So you run up to one of these guys. Don't get hit by them if you can. Get your stamina, go around in circles, and then when you can, just bleed some bleed in there. Make sure you don't run out of stamina while you're doing this, because you want enough to roll away. If you do get in trouble, as you can see, he just started to try and combo me. And he's about to die. There we go. You can see I barely lost any health. And down this guy goes. And then I'm going to look on his inventory. And he has a medium harness for me. That's awesome. So now, you can see I'm at 5 armor. I'm going to put this on. Boom. 50 armor. What about that, huh? And that didn't take much at all. And there's several of these around the river that you could go ahead and kill for this exact thing. Or you could just pitch a base here, wait for them to respawn, and just farm them, and they'll drop the entire set of leather for you eventually. They can even drop doubles sometimes, which is really nice. So this is one of the locations you could come to for one of these wanderers, and I do highly recommend you do have a look out for these guys, because they're absolutely wonderful to get some, medium armor, bonus encumbrance, and you could do this extremely early on. Another spot you can find one of these exile wanderers is in this area, and her name is Sira the Mad. You can get several different names. It's not always the same named person that's around here, but you go ahead and kill her for some nice loot as well. And she's just roughly on this beach. Look at my map, and there you go. That's extremely close to that broken bridge as well, so you can go and grab a bunch of nice recipes around here as well and get her armor. Another spot for another one is along this beach, which is not actually that far away from the other one we just met, and you can see he does go and beat up turtles and stuff in the bush. So even if you don't manage to kill these yourself, you can let the wildlife kill them for you, or they can kill the wildlife and then you get some extra loot out of the wildlife. So that's really nice, that as an addition. So you can see right here on the map is where another one can spawn. Here's a sneaky location you can find another one of them. So she's just on the cliff overlooking this area. There's a turtle down there. She's wandering around, and you can find her roughly around this area, so keep an eye out over there. You can almost do like a zigzag across this new river to be able to find these people. Our next one is on an island, and this is Noz the Murderer apparently. And you gotta be more careful about this one, because he's gonna go for the crocodiles and the komodos, so there's a lot of the time that this one will probably die, but you can go around and find his body and stuff. But it's on this tiny little island over here. Doesn't take too much to get to, especially if you spawn on one of the broken highways that's more further away. You can go ahead and just go over there and grab it. And not far from the island, which is literally just over that direction, is another one, and he doesn't usually get disrupted too much, maybe by a few turtles, but can handle that pretty well. And here is another spawner. So this is not too far away from the other location either. That's literally just above the island on this spot. You can grab yourself another one of those wanderers for a chance of getting some nice medium armor out of this guy. So I think Turtle's actually doing a pretty good number on him at the moment. He's killed one turtle. Let's see if the turtles kill him, and then we get like free loot, which is nice, which they did. So now we can just come up and steal his skirt. And I've gone from 50 armor to 83 armor. And I didn't even have to kill that guy. I just let the turtles kill him for me. And I get a free turtle corpse too. So I could chop that up and get some really nice resources out of that. Meat and leathery resources. Well, hide and all that good stuff. So that's some really good methods in being able to get yourself a huge armor boost in the beginning. Why wear those coarse clothings when you could go ahead and just get yourself some really easy leather clothes? And you have plenty of health to work around with this. If you're a bit worried about dying really quick with this kind of thing, you can always put down a fiber bedroll. That will help you immensely because you can respawn close by and grab your stuff and try again. Or you can always, well, boost your HP. I like to boost Vit pretty quickly when I'm in the game. So I'll go for Vit first probably. And then maybe some encumbrance because you can't carry anything really otherwise. And you can see I'm only level 12. Doesn't take much. I don't have any strength points in. Daggers you can hugely rely on. They're absolutely great just for the bleed effect. It is possible to use other stone weapons as said. And that will be just fine. And remember, you could always get some weak aloe extract for free. Aloe leaves. And that will help you also. So make sure to keep an eye on your stamina bar. Make sure to take it slow if you're not too experienced in going around them and dodging all of that. Just take it at your own pace and you should be able to get yourself some really nice armor. So you can go from 5 armor all the way up to 134 armor depending on what you find. And I will warn you, sometimes these pieces of armor do come in different durabilities, so you might want to kill a few of them just to get a few different sets. Also, the armor you get out of them is random, so you can get any kind of headpiece, medium harness, gloves. You've also got light armor also drops out of them as well, and that would be a pretty good boost either way. Just having some spare bits of armor that also up your encumbrance as well is just really awesome, and then you get some awesome armor out of it as well. So definitely great to do. I highly recommend you farm this out if you can on your travels. The names you'll be looking out for is Arik the Slayer, Anna the Reaver, Arnos of Samaria, Sira the Mad, Anik of Samaria, Cruff One Blow, Noz the Murderer, Norris the Backstabber, Tessa the Blade, and Ulrich the Beast. And these can drop light and medium armor. But anyways, I hope this video helped you out. Thank you for watching, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!